having that positive role model, especially in the black community, dealing with black males. They needed someone to talk to, someone to look up to. And Mr. Betts was that, not only for the black males, but for the black females as well, who didn't have fathers at home, and maybe some of them were raised by their fathers and didn't have mothers. He was very mothering, very caring, very compassionate with our students. He believes in kids, he believes in his community, he has faith in God, and it's all about making a difference, and he continues to make a difference.
My first teaching position was at Jefferson Middle School in 1969, and from Jefferson to several other schools like Lawrence, when they had ninth grade kids, when they had 24,000 students. And from there to Granton Middle School as a principal, from there to Washington Middle School, Lanphier, and Southeast High School as a principal, so I really kind of been around the clock. That's the way I stated. We have so much going on. Kids are exposed to a few more things now than they used to be back in 1969, so it's pretty easy to get on the, I guess, in the wrong group, so to speak. I'm going to use that term. And there's so much temptation out there. My philosophy is kind of growing up in kind of a, let's say, a singer family with just mother being in the house, kind of made me really want to be the best I could be. And from that time, I felt like if I could help other kids to make good choices and decide what they wanted to be in life, and kind of use myself as an example to set for other kids to follow, to try to be the best that they could be. When I work with kids, as long as I can at least get them to graduate from high school, I feel like if I can help them get a high school diploma, I take it, that's the first step I want to take. And a lot of the kids that I've worked with and dealt with, they have decided to either go further into college, which that's your second step, or the next goal that you want to take in life if you want to be successful. The further you go is the greater your investment is going to be. When I can do that now, especially with the kids that I work with, I'm very happy.
NAACP Back to School, Stay in School program. It's an alternative program for kids who are kicked out of the public school, and their only alternative is to go through our program or to end up on the streets. And Mr. Betts took over that program as the director after he retired from being the principal at Southeast. He did a wonderful job at the program in terms of getting grant money to secure the program, working with the kids, working with the parents, installing the uniforms for the kids to wear, and helping the kids to take pride in themselves and the community for their community outreach programs. He exposed some kids to some things that they had never seen before.
No one is perfect. We all make mistakes, even growing up myself. I made mistakes. But someone had to work with me in order to make sure that I could turn my life around in order to try to be successful. And that's what life is all about anyway, it's teaching. You only learn by sharing information with someone else. A lot of the kids that I taught are some of the kids that they have now that I work with. So they know my background. They know what I expect, and I expect for everybody to give me the best that they can give me, and I expect for you to be the best that you can be. I'm pretty firm. First, I'm a disciplinarian. Don't do a lot of playing around. So when you come in there, you pretty much know who I am. We would set up a program for them. And we work with all of the guidance deans throughout District 186, all three of the high schools, and we set up a curriculum program for these kids to follow. Since 2000, we've had at least 300 and some kids in this program. But if you have an opportunity to get a second chance, and sometimes you might have to deal with someone who, a third chance. But in working with that particular individual, you have to be able to draw the line when you don't feel like you can be successful with certain kids. But I feel like everybody deserves a second chance in life. I don't like to be in the spotlight. I just like to do what I've been blessed to do, and not but one person can look down upon me. And as long as that person knows that I'm doing the right thing for these particular kids, that's the only thing that means anything to me.